Today on the Philly Talk podcast, the Eagles signed 3 more players to the practice squad. Blankenship speaks on how much he loves playing alongside of Sydney Brown, and sometimes he don't even look like he's a rookie. Haason Reddick opens up for the first time about the rematch against the Niners, and could we see a bit of trickery in 2023 from the running back position?
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we scream and fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk podcast. We got 10 days until the start of the season, but before we get into it, Eagle Nation, could I ask y'all for a favor? Help your boy out. Hit that like, subscribe if you are new, and ding that bell. That way you're notified when we drop these videos, go live, or put out YouTube shorts. Let's get right into what Blankenship said about Sydney Brown. Listen.
What's unique about sharing the field with Sydney Brown?
He's a hard worker. Really hard worker, very smart. It's sometimes hard to tell if he's a rookie or not, and that's a good thing. Like I said, he flies around the field, and obviously it's better to slow guys down than to speed them up. So he's doing great, and he's going to be a great player for us.
He's going to be a great player for us. He talks about it's easier to slow a guy down, right, than speed a guy up. Not everybody plays with that Sydney Brown intensity, and that's why he's getting compared to Brian Dawkins. The intensity, the heart on the field, he got a long way to be compared to Weapon X, but Sydney Brown is a fan favorite. He's a player favorite. He's a coach favorite, and I'm curious to see how much PT he gets week 1 versus the New England Patriots. Does he start? Does he come in 3 safety rotations? I don't know, but the sky's the limit when you hear a guy like Blankenship speak about another young guy, right? Because he was a UDFA. He wasn't drafted with Sydney Brown status. He earned it from the ground up. Sydney Brown's not taking his status and saying, I deserve a spot, but he's playing with his head down, right? Lunch pail, that blue-collar type stuff that we love in this city. I can't wait to see the rotation because right now I'm still leaning towards Terrell Edmonds getting a start, but I wouldn't put it past Sydney Brown, and I want Sydney Brown to take that. I love when a young man takes his spot amongst veterans. It just shows the passion that some guys just are meant to have and are meant to do big things, and I know a lot of y'all keep telling me, Philly Mike, he's going to get PT, he's going to start. We about to see in 10 days. Now, the 3 new players added to the practice squad are D-tackle Thomas Booker, a 2022 fifth-round pick from Stanford, played 10 games last season with the Texans. He's in the middle. Cornerback Tywan Mullen was an undrafted rookie from Indiana, spent summer with the Chargers. And OT LaRaven Clark, who's an 8-year pro with the Eagles last year. He went to the Colts then, but he's back with the Eagles on the practice squad. We know who LaRaven Clark is. If the Eagles are bringing in Tywan Mullen, we've been very good at spotting guys that deserve a roster spot or a practice squad spot at the cornerback position. Just another guy to fight for the future of Slay and Bradbury's replacement. The future. Hopefully, we get 3 more years of great play, but these are the 3 new additions. Now, we heard all offseason what the 49ers were saying about the Eagles. We heard a couple guys talk about the 49ers, but mainly it was the Niners talking about us. Haason Reddick was on the Rich Eisen show, and he finally opens up. Listen, he's about his business, but he definitely circled that rematch versus the Niners.
I've seen things that guys were saying, Debo, Samuel, Fred, a lot of these guys that came out and talked about it, and I respect them, right? I respect them for their opinion and their thought and their belief in their team. For me, man, I'm the same way. I believe in my team. I believe in my teammates, and I feel the same way. So for me, it's like, bring it on. Y'all kept on talking. Y'all talked about this all off season, through the Super Bowl, after the playoff game. So it's like better be prepared, man, because you know I will be, and I know that I'm going to do my best to make sure the team is ready too.
You heard it. The guy who don't talk a lot finally opened up about it. He's been working all season. I am upset that he's been hit with some knick-knack injuries, whether it's his thumb, whether it was whatever else was lingering. I think something with his leg. I'm not sure. He did say he will start week 1. Got to figure out what protective measures he's going to take for his thumb. But if he plays with that same intensity of last year during the mid part to the end, he's going to wreak havoc. And I know he got that game circled. He was the one who opened it up. Kyle Shanahan really put a tight end 2 to block Haason Reddick. Hey, it is what it is at this point. The 2023 season is starting. But again, a guy who don't like to do that much talking, that's how you know the season is around the corner, 10 days away, because Haason Reddick is already chomping at the bite, I should say, for the season to start. Now, we were talking about young corners, and we all are excited that Eli Ricks is not just on the practice squad, but made the 53-man roster. He got to stay. Listen to what he was doing when the final 53 was put together. Eagles cornerback Eli Ricks said he took a fat nap on Tuesday morning to ease his nerves ahead of cut down deadline. Ricks received a FaceTime call from Nick Sirianni and Howie Roseman in the afternoon, and they informed him he made the 53. Ricks became emotional and called his parents right after. My guy said he took a fat nap. He wanted to wake up with great news or at least sleep through it so he wasn't shaken. This is a guy who said God the glory. He was the number 1 cornerback recruit coming out of high school. Went to LSU, went to Alabama, had injuries. Injuries plagued him. Should have been drafted, UDFA, but listen, if there's a team that makes undrafted rookie free agents stars, it's the Philadelphia Eagles. Jason Peters, undrafted. Quentin Michael, undrafted, right? Now you got Blankenship. It's early, very early, but the Eagles find gems in the UDFA, and I do believe Eli Ricks. Just think of the name, Pick 6 Ricks. It just rings. When the name hits, you know there's a star laying underneath for sure. Now, I would like to see some trickery. I don't want to get too cute in 2023 because we're going to talk about this picture. Our offense is so good, from the skill players to the O-line to the running back group. We're just dominant. So we should be able to run up the middle, take our one-on-ones on the outside and the inside, right? We don't got to be fancy to win games. But Kenny G was asked about the running back pass he threw in the Colts joint practice. Listen what he says.
Jalen told us the pass you threw against the Colts the other day was like Shane's play. It was the play with last year.
Yeah.
How much were you bugging him to call it during the game?
I was wishing he would call it every game, but I got the opportunity to throw it, and hey, they had faith in me. I talk about that a lot, and I showed them.
They have faith in me. He threw it. It wasn't a touchdown, and I used Tariq Cohen throwing it to Miller in the end zone. But, a game where things are getting tough to move the change, I doubt it, but you never know. Every team has their days. Remember last year we lost to Washington. The Chiefs lost to the Colts. The Niners lost to the Raiders, right? The Bengals lost to the Cowboys with Cooper Rush. So every good team has their day. But Kenny G, they relied on him last year when they had a Pro Bowl guy in Miles Sanders. When it was a 2-minute drill, they trust Kenny G. 4-minute drill, they trust Kenny G. 1 or 2 yards, they trusted Kenny G and Jalen Hurts. But now they're letting him throw the ball, and he said he can throw with his right and left. Better with his left, but can throw with both hands? The dude is just talented. He's a chain mover, and I can't wait to see the dynamic of the running back group and how Kenneth Gainwell grows in this offense. Real quick, we saw today that Nick Nurse, new Philadelphia 76er coach, is at practice talking to Howie Roseman. Listen, I don't want nothing of the Sixers rubbing off on the Eagles. He's a new coach, chilling. He got the Eagles hat on. That's cool, but don't let nothing of the Sixers rub off on the Eagles. I'm a big Sixer fan. Clap your hands, everybody. But the second round exits break my heart. I'm still going to watch when basketball season starts, but it's football season. So get Nick Nurse off my screen. Last but not least, before we talk about this, the defensive line for the Eagles is just ridiculous. We seen today, sorry about the lag. I don't know why my thing's lagging, but we seen today that a dude, I forgot his name. Somebody in the comment section let me know. But a dude came on Jacob Media Sports today and said, they put it on Twitter as a big quote, that the Eagles' strength used to be the offensive line. Now the defensive line is even better. Let me know in the comment section. It's a tough one. What is the better unit? Both units are deadly. But what is the better unit? The offensive line or the defensive line? Let me know in the comment section. Sorry about the lag. I don't know why the last video, the last couple times, have been lagging on OBS. I might have to erase some stuff because it's been lagging. Let me know in the comment section. Both are great. Just because you pick O-line don't mean you're disrespecting the D-line and vice versa. Going into 2023, which unit is stronger? Both Philly strong. Drop the muscle emoji in the comment section. But let me know. I'm curious to see your answer, especially if you made it past 11 minutes. Some people cut the video at 7, 8 minutes. They can't hang. They can't hang. But if you made it, let me know. Offensive line, defensive line, no wrong answers. I'm going to go. Ooh, this is tough. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I might have to tell you guys on the GOAT Talk live stream. That's a question I'm going to ask Laura Brunson, LB. GOAT Talk's going to be on Monday, Labor Day at 3 o'clock, live on both channels. I'm going to ask, I almost said GOAT Talk. I'm going to ask LB that question, and I'm going to give my answer before LB gives his, but I want to hear from y'all. Maybe y'all sway me. O-line, D-line. Let's get to this before we get out of here. I can't wait to see these guys on the field in 10 days. I'm talking Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert. The best four-piece in the NFL. Possibly. There's a possibility with Dallas Goedert saying his goal this year is to get 1K. That we could leave this season, 17 weeks in, playoff spot, and 3 1K pass catchers. Smitty, AJ, and Dallas Goedert. Let me know what y'all think. Link will be in the description for the Air Hurts shirts. This is just the beginning. Jalen Hurts. Best season yet loading. Jalen Hurts, best season yet loading. I can't talk right now. Best season yet loading. Link will be in the description, and you can find it pinned to the comment section. It is limited edition now. Probably after the first week of the season, we might take this down off the website. So get yours while they're fresh. Normally, we don't pull back, but we might have to on this one. Get yours. Y'all been copping them. Until next time, leave your thoughts. We are out. Peace.